How you doing today, YouTube? Matt Johns here, the Terrible Fisherman, and I'm here to do another box review. What I've got here is the Lucky Tackle Box Panfish Box. Now, I am learning about bass. If you've watched my videos, you know that I'm not a great bass fisherman, but I am a good panfish. Been doing that for a while. That's kind of what I grew up doing. Little hair jigs, jigs with, with soft plastic grubs, that kind of stuff. I grew up doing that a lot, and so I really enjoy looking at the panfish box because I get the bass boxes and I get the panfish box. Bass box, I always have, I have no idea what to do with this. Panfish box, I'm like, okay, I know what to do with this. Or I'm like, I can be like, why would you do this? Like, it doesn't seem, at least around here, it doesn't seem to work very well. So we're gonna go through today and check these out. Now, first thing we got, we'll go through the jig heads and the hooks first. I think that's the best way to look at this. So in that came two. We had the mustard crappie chart 1/16 ounce jig heads. They're alright, they're typical jig heads. Has a bit of an it does not seem to be a 90-degree angle off of these, so that's gonna have a slightly different action than most of your jigs. I guess more of a swim, like less of an up and down and more of a horizontal motion to it, which I think would be good for, might be good for this, because I think a lot of these, we're going to go into there's a lot of soft plastic in this. A lot of soft plastic. And then the other ones are blonde Aberdeen hooks, which, long shanked, they're size 1 and 2, size 2. It's kind of big for panfish. I guess you could use it. I'm not really sure what I would want to use that with. Long shank, I don't know. I mean, they're mustard hooks, they're good, but I don't know. I'm not sure, especially in here, what I want to use that with. Well, okay, that being said, there's one thing I'll say. The mustard hook, the one thing I can see that I might want to use that on is they have the, what is this? Oh, man, fat heads, quantity 6. I guess this is what they brand. Handmade in the USA. Get lucky with Drew Custom Baits. These are just mouse tails. I've seen these called mouse tails. Like, if you look at them, they've got the head and then the string. I might want to put this with this, because you could kind of get, like down the body to where the fish is going to grab it, especially panfish. Because, I mean, if you fish panfish, they're going to nibble on this tail, and you're going to have to, like, sit there, unless they're big panfish, you're going to have to sit there a little bit to let them take it. I've heard great things about these. I've not yet. I bought some Berkeley mouse tails. I have not used them yet. So I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people use them and swear by them. So be interested to try that out. That is, I forget to do it because I start talking about it. I want to move on to the next thing. That's $3. I mean, the thing about the panfish boxes is panfish tackle in general is cheap. Like, if you're paying more than $3, $3 to $4 on it, it's, a pretty pricey panfish lure. Next thing I got is bream bug. Bream bug. This looks like a kind of like a creature, like, they look like little spring peepers to me. Take a look at that. They got like 4 legs. It's a Southern Pro Crappie Specialist. So evidently these are for The Chart Sparkle 10. Interesting. Get that a shot sometime. I don't know. That's a weird shape. I'm not a big fan of creature baits for panfish. I've never had a lot of luck with them. Or I like grubs. I like grubs. I like little worms. I've had a lot of luck with those. Creature baits always seem to just kind of throw me for a loop, and I don't know if it's just I'm not presenting them. I mean, obviously it's I'm not presenting them right, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'll try those out. Like they're such a weird shape that I'm curious. It sparked my curiosity to try them out. So here I have next, and that is the bream bugs are 112. Alright, so next I have is an impulse reactionary bait. It's called a scud bug. And I got a quantity of 20. Scud bug, quantity of 20. I took it out. It comes in the packaging. I took it out of it. It's baked in microplankton formula, proven to independent latitude, 143% more effective than other leading brand. Okay. That's interesting. It looks like a little. You see, I like the case. I like that a lot of stuff now is coming in these little jars, not the baggies, because you can put the stuff back in the jars, but the baggies tend to get torn. And you're like, well, I don't really know what to do with it anymore. I think this would work pretty well. It's got a little tail, got some feet. I think that I would like to put this on like an ice fishing jig or like a trout hunter. I think this would work. Just slowly retrieve it along the bottom. I think that would get a lot of. I think that would get a lot of attention. And as I said, I like this case. It's a little more expensive. It's $3.99, but I mean it's a quantity of 20. That's a lot. I don't know if you ever have to buy another one again, unless they get a really good. So you use this all the time. I'm not sure you'd ever have to buy it again. I mean, but that $3.99 is a little bit high in my opinion, but we'll see how good that is. Now this is the thing, I went through this, and as I say, this is a Sapsucker Lure's original. Let's see if it's got the name in here. Yeah, Sapsucker Outdoors Sapsucker. It does have instructions on how you're supposed to hook it, but seriously, I don't know. I wish I had a body of water to try this out in, because it looks awful. It just, I'm not sure, like it's one of those things, it's so different. Like you can see it's like a double paddle tail. It looks like my daughter tried to draw a fish and they made a lure out of it. And I don't want to like just, you know, bash it because I haven't used it. So this is just an impression. It just looks weird. I'm not sure how it's gonna affect. I mean, they have a picture here, and they have it on a jig head. So maybe if we paired this up with this, you know, and used it, maybe it would work. As I said, I don't know. I don't want to like crap on. I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's $3.79 for a quantity of 10, I believe. If we're looking here, $3.79 for 10. That's kind of expensive, as I said, for panfish. Alright, and so the last thing we have here is the Cedar Minnows. And these are kind of cool. See that bright chartreuse, Cedar Minnows. Got some shine. They're little paddle-tail minnows. Billy loves fishing and fish love bug. So why are we talking Billy bait bugs? Billy bait bugs, okay. Species like panfish, crappie, trout. Sometimes even smaller bass will take a bite. Let's see. I mean, I can see sticking this on the putting this on the jig head and giving it a shot. It's alright. So, I mean, I'll say, again, the LTD, like, this one, I'm curious on some of it. It's, some of the stuff here is, I don't know if this is because I haven't done some of the, like, fish new bait in a while. Stuff, it's just, it's different. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know. Some of the stuff I feel like they're reinventing the wheel. It is my, like, it's like, oh, we're going to put legs on. It's like, well, you know, I've seen other stuff with legs and I don't see why this is that much better. I'm willing to try it, and that is one of the advantages of getting these boxes, because, you know, it's something that you look at the store and be like, well, that just looks dumb. And you try it, and it might work great and be your favorite lure. So, jury's out. We'll see what happens. That's all I've got for here today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please click subscribe if you like it. Comment, share. You know, tell me if you've used this and you know how to use this. Like this one's the one that baffles me. The little four-legged thing. It looks kind of like a, as I said, a spring peeper to me. You know, if I'm just full of it and I don't know what I'm talking about, please, like, comment. Let me know. Tell me your opinion. Share. The only way we get better is if we, you know, work together. We take this one cast at a time. And, you know, just let me know. Thank you again for watching.